Hey, is the light on? Oh yeah, the light's on. Hey, this is the story of my life. Just change alternator. Should take about 20 minutes. Guess what? I said this pickup was piecemealed by some freaking moron. Here's what morons do, okay? I think it's an 89, 88 or 89 fuel injected. Was fuel injected motor, but they swapped it out. It's got a lifter tick, otherwise it's got good oil pressure and everything. And they put the split exhaust on a straight 6, which is good. Dual exhaust, 3 and 3. You don't really need it on one of these, but that's what they do in the dump trucks and stuff they used to do. But yeah, here's another kicker. Here's the wiring. That's a 1978 Duraspark ignition with all this wiring harness crap from an 88 or 89 electronic crap just to run. You only need this setup here, and this setup here runs actually into 3 wires to run all of it, to run that distributor, okay? That's why I took over about 40 feet of wiring out of the inside of the cab under the dash that was shorting out everything. When I got it, it was somebody's experimental morons wanted to be a mechanic. Idiot. All this is the 88 or 89 wire loom when it was an 84, and then they're still using like 78 ignition system in it. Like, oh, come on. And now here's a kicker. I said it should take me 20 minutes to change this alternator max, right? But once I looked, I'm like, yeah, here you go. What's wrong with this picture? Here's one of the bolts. Here's the bolt. Here's the main bolt that holds the alternator, and then you got the one down here that you twist it up and make it tight. Look at this. You can't take the bolt out. See this? And it's the dual freaking exhaust manifold. So guess what I gotta do now? Now I gotta spend another 25 minutes to take this whole freaking bracket off. This is where a smog pump used to go. This is like a 19, what would that be? It's not an 89 part because the smog pump didn't sit up here then. And you had a single serpentine belt, not V-belt. This is probably 92 or 93 bracket that had a smog pump yet on a 88 or 89 engine in an 84 pickup with they made the split exhaust on these 6 cylinders, 85 through 90, and then on dump trucks and stuff too. But yeah, it really wasn't needed. You just put a bigger exhaust pipe on the damn thing and get rid of the smog pump. You don't need the split exhaust. But yeah, there it is. I can't get the bolt out. So now I got to get my lights out because I'm in the shade. And oh man, I hope I don't have to pull the whole fan pulley housing and all this off just to get to the bolts that hold this bracket on. That's morons. Think before you do things. Yeah? See, I get wound up. I have zero tolerance for frickin' blatant stupidity and moronic bullshit. Look at that. Yeah, I could cut it off, and then I could just get a smaller bolt, a little, and run through here, which I'm thinking I might do. I got to check if it's going to take me, and I got to gut all this and tear all this off to get that freaking bracket off here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take my little air die grinder. I'm going to cut that freaking bolt off and push it out in pieces, and I'm going to use a little bit smaller bolt, and it'll be fine. And instead of threading it in like this one does, I'll put a nut on it and swap the alternator. But I'll have to wait till tomorrow to swap it because I'll have to get a bolt. I am not going to spend 3 hours of screwing around, tearing everything apart because of one frickin' bolt, because of some frickin' idiot. There you go. Oh, mechanics are wonderful. Yeah. But I said I got a hell of a deal on this pickup. So, you know, bent frame and all. It's just bent this way, right behind the box. I can show you. See? Right behind the cab, it's bent. You can see that side. Look at the gap on this side. It's bent this way, but it still tracks perfectly straight. Look, you can go down a gravel road after it rained or in the snow and drive straight, and it tracks perfect. It's got a little tiny hump here. But that's why all the seams are cracking, and I got to weld up in the box, too. So, yeah, there you go. Besides the rust, but, yeah, that's moronic bullshit. Idiots that don't know what they're doing. That's why you think of every scenario before you ever build or change stuff over. Why they didn't just take the parts off the 84 engine, which would bolt right on, even though they're not metric yet. In 88, 89, all the other junk was, but all this stuff was still Americanas and they were switching over. They could have just took the brackets, all this stuff off the 84 that was in here, put this 88 or 89 in it. Why they have, because you know why, fuel injected, yeah, it's still a distributor, but yeah, but whatever was laying around was handy. It's 77. Why didn't they just leave the 84 distributor in it that had plug wires and stuff like that? You know why? Because he broke it trying to get it out. That's why. Snap the shaft off. Right down there, I'll guarantee you. Because you have to turn it. You have to turn the shaft while you pry a distributor out because it's got twisty gears on the bottom. You can't just pull it right out. You gotta turn it all and spin it, and then it comes out. I'll guarantee you that's why they got a 77 ignition box through all this crap when you need 3 wires. You only need 3 wires. All this, that's the 80, I said that's the 88 loom with all this extra shit. And all it does is run that box, which I said 3 wires. You only need 3 wires. All that crap. And it's run all the way over here to this, which is still, that's just a smog module stuff, and it's all gone anyway. Oh yeah. I love redoing idiot stuff. That whole loom going into there. All that crap coming out through here to the motor, and there's one damn wire running through, you know, and this is, see, that is a 1989 computer plug-in, and the computer box they put in underneath the dash when you don't even need it. And it was stuffed under so far I left it when I tore out the other 60 feet of bull crap. But yeah, that's a 88, that's a OBD1 connector. Oh, why didn't they just use the 84 loom? Even if you wanted to use the 78, 79 DuraSpark, the first one, not DuraSpark 2. But they, oh, yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, I might cut that off and just put a different size bolt through it. Because I'm not going to spend 3 hours tearing this cluster apart. Woo! But yeah, there you go. Morons. Think ahead of what you're doing. Yeah, and this is my second beer halfway gone. Ooh, I might need a few more. But yeah, if I have to gut everything down here to get that bracket off, if it's 2 or 3 bolts, okay. If it's gonna have to take the water pump and everything else off, no, I'm cutting that bolt right here with my freaking die grinder. I'm gonna run the next size smaller, bolt through it, and put a nut on it. And I'm gonna make sure I can pull it out this way. Oh, wow. Oh, never-ending story, but yeah, I know how to fix it and do it right. Don't get stupid. Don't get in a hurry. Yeah, but I'm one in a billion, so there you go. All right, I gotta go. I got a phone call from work. Okay, bye.